Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Unplugged and Uncut, the news source for sports, news, and entertainment. And today we're going to get into why the San Antonio Spurs should draft Jalen Duren. That is right, the 18-year-old center out of Memphis. We're going to get into that, break down the player profile, and see how he fits with the Spurs moving forward. Before we get started, though, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. For those that have not subscribed, make sure you do. It is free. We will be giving away a PlayStation 5 and a game of your choice. Once we hit 100,000 subscribers, all you got to do to be entered to win is be an active subscriber and leave comments in the comment section. That is all. That's how we'll pick the winner. But without further ado, let's get into the big man out of Memphis, guys, and why the San Antonio Spurs should draft Jalen Duren. Now, in previous videos, we went through other players we think the Spurs should draft. In this video, we're going to do it very similar. We'll start off with the player profile. Jalen Duren will be the youngest player in this draft, guys. That is right. He will not turn 19 until November. He actually should be a senior in high school, but was able to reclassify and go to Memphis early. So he's 6'11", 250-pound freshman. This man is built like a tank. In fact, think about this, guys. Jalen Duren was a dark horse candidate to be the #1 draft pick in 2023. That is right. He was already so good in high school that he was projected to be a candidate for next year's #1 draft pick. So let's look at this man's strengths, because the word strength definitely fits this kid, because he is strong and explosive. He is the opposite of Jakob Poeltl. This man is not laying the ball up. He is throwing everything down ferocious. You almost cannot throw the ball too high for him. This guy jumps right out the gym. I promise you. He has a decent back to the basket game as well, where he can get deep down low, shimmy left, shimmy right, and get in there for a nice dunk. Or in some situations, I've seen him do a few layups there, guys. But once again, this man is dunking everything he can almost. That's right. He's able to hit you with the nice mid-range, which was real surprising for this kid. He has really good touch and a nice shooting form. So he's able to face up and hit jump shots 12 to 15 feet with consistency, and the shot looks really, really good. He's also an excellent rim protector. He's trying to throw your shot into the stands. It's a block party going on, and he would be a perfect fit for the Spurs, especially if you don't want to come into a situation where you're worried about paying Jakob Poeltl and you want to use Jakob Poeltl as a trade asset. Jalen Duren's going to slide right in there and will be an excellent starting center from day one who can rim run and hit shots. Now, a good comparison for him, he reminds me of a nimble Dwight Howard, a young Shaq before he just put on too much pounds. I'm talking about LSU Shaq, a young Dwight Howard with a mid-range shot. That's deadly. It almost reminds you of a young and shorter David Robinson. That is right. That's how pretty the man's jump shot looks. It's not as effective as David Robinson, but it is pretty like that. And he's not stepping out to the three. And you didn't see the Admiral stepping out to the three early as well. So I think that is an excellent comparison. A young but shorter David Robinson, Dwight Howard, Shaquille O'Neal type big that is just nimble for his size. Like, this kid can really move well. He's fluid. He's not ground bound like some big, heavy, strong man. Like Andre Drummond, to me, is a big that is ground bound. Real big, strong, moves people out the way. Jalen Duren is explosive. This kid plays above the rim. Heck, he plays above the backboard sometimes. This kid can fly, y'all. So you will like Jalen Duren on the Spurs. In fact, like we were saying with Jakob Poeltl, Knowing that you got Jakob and you can move him for assets, maybe you can pick up a Jeremy Grant, John Collins, PJ Washington type power forward to slide right next to him. So, guys, that's why I think Jalen Duren fits with his strengths. However, if we just go over the player's strengths, we are not doing it justice. We will get on some things he needs to work on real quickly. So, things this man would need to work on as he grows. He's just a kid. He's got to stay active on offense. Sometimes being the big and you don't have the ball in your hands, you can get lost on the offense. So stay active on offense, set solid picks, put yourself in position to receive the basket or to receive the basketball near the basket. That way you can get easy hoops. So just stay active. And I think playing with a professional team will help him. Playing in a system that is meant to help feature his strengths. See, a player like DeJounte Murray, who is an excellent passer, can put the ball on the bounce pass, can throw it up high, chest pass. He will get the ball to Jalen Duren in positions to make buckets. So just stay active on offense. Don't fall asleep. The other thing that is real surprising is he has a decent, not even a decent, he has a good-looking shot. Why are your free throw percentages so horrible? You can't shoot 40% from the free throw line. You're going to have to get that up, especially with a nice-looking shot. I expect Chip to be able to help him with that. Maybe just needs to put a little bit more arc on it. I really didn't watch his free throws too much. I did watch all of his game tape, though, and the jump shot is smooth. But again, that is a jump shot. That's not a set shot. So a free throw is more of a set shot. So maybe he's more fluid with the basketball and things like that. And that's why the jump shot looks better when he has his full motion. So I really can't judge the free throw, but I can tell you the free throw percentage is horrible. Horrible, Craig. So let's work on that free throw percentage, set solid picks, and stay active on offense. A bonus trait to work on, because the shot does look so nice, would be three-point range, but nobody's expecting you to come out there in your first few years and be knocking down three-pointers. It took LaMarcus Aldridge to the end of his career to start shooting them consistently. Not that he couldn't hit them, he just wasn't taking them often. Everybody's not going to come out gunning like Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith's going to come out busting three-pointers, y'all. That man got range. But this man right here got hops, explosiveness. He's a great pick-and-roll player to roll with DeJounte Murray, because Murray could just throw it up as high as he could throw it. And he gonna go get it. He will go get it. And it's gonna be thunderous. He's gonna play excellent defense for you. If you're the Spurs, he allows you to move off of Jakob and bring in more assets that might fit the team needs. So it's just a real solid pick if you're gonna stay at the number 9 spot to pick up Jalen Duren. I mean, there are other players that might fit better. I've seen Johnny Davis selected here. Of course, we went over why you should select Jeremy Schuin, because he fits the team if you're keeping Jakob. I've even seen Benedict Mathurin there. I've seen a lot of players that the Spurs supposedly might pick. But honestly, letting Jalen Duren go by could be a mistake, y'all. Once again, he is the youngest player in this draft. He will not turn 19 until November. That is right. He would be a freshman in college next year if he wasn't able to reclassify. So that in itself should give you great reason to expect that this kid is just going to keep getting better. Think about that. He was a senior in high school playing against college players. He was supposed to be a senior last year, and the numbers he put up was against players that are, most college kids are 18 to 21. So he's playing against a lot of freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors that are older than him. Everybody was older than him. He's supposed to be in high school. Boy, go to class. Get your butt in school and go to class. He said, I don't need that. I'm graduating early. I'm going to college. San Antonio Spurs, Brian Wright, have this man on your radar. I think I'm going to put a list up there, guys, that you can see probably right now since I'm talking about it, of the players from college and the G League that have been reportedly known to have visited the Spurs. And I think you're going to notice something. Out of all the players that have went to see the Spurs, I wouldn't expect one of those players to be drafted. I think the Spurs are going about things hush-hush since the Kyle Kuzma situation where the Lakers jumped in and drafted the player the Spurs wanted, didn't even send out scouts. They blatantly stated, we're just going to take whoever the Spurs want to draft. You're going to see the Spurs go a little more hush-hush. And watch out. Jalen Duren makes a lot of sense there. I'd like to see what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree that Jalen Duren makes a lot of sense? Would you use Jakob Poeltl as an asset to try and bring in a power forward that fits the team better and make this a complete team? Or would you keep Jakob Poeltl and go with the power forward that might be available like Jeremy Schuin we had talked about in a previous video? But this video is not about Jeremy. It is about Jalen and why the Spurs should pick him up. Excellent player. And hopefully you guys think he's an excellent player as well. And I like to read the comments and see how everybody thinks. 7'5" wingspan, big hands, explosive athlete, gets up with effortless effort. Effortless effort. I like that. He just gets up. He's got a quick second jump. He's dunking everything. He's efficient around the basket. He knows how to use the glass, a la Tim Duncan. I'm just saying, guys, this kid has a lot to work with. He's got that grown man strength, and he can finish through contact. So that's why I like this kid on the Spurs. Not to mention, once again, he's the youngest player in the draft. It kind of fits with what they did with Joshua Primo last year. So that's all I got, guys. That's my breakdown on Jalen Duren and why he will fit with the San Antonio Spurs. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. But your boy is out. Peace.